On Animal Crossing fans, welcome to the Sunday morning stream. My name, of course, is Blaze, and today I'll be playing Animal Crossing. But first, I need to change my time back to the morning because right now it is not morning. And I don't like that. So bear with me 1 second here while I change my time. Last night I had to change my time to 12 hours before so I could shiny hunt some Raticates or some Rattatas. Um, and I meant to change it back. I totally forgot about it. I thought about it all night too. Like, make sure that you change it back. Make sure that you change it back. And I totally forgot. So, give me 1 second here, and I will get that going. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully you're having a good time and enjoying your day, your life, your week. It's a Sunday. It's a start to the week, I suppose. So hopefully you are looking forward to some good things this week. I am. I think I'm looking forward to some good things this week. Let's see. Got to change my settings here real quick, so don't worry. I'm playing Animal Crossing. Devin, just Devin, welcome to the stream today. Long time no see. I'm glad you were there last night though. It was cool. It was fun. Um, just changing my time back to the morning because I forgot to last night after I was done shiny hunting. So just a couple seconds here. I'll be right back online. Right back on with Animal Crossing New Leaf. Doing some chores today. Doing some cool stuff today. Let's see. I did not get my shiny last night. I'm kind of upset because I've spent so much time trying to get this shiny Rattata, and it's not happened at all. So I'm a little bummed out by it. Um, so I really don't know why I didn't get it, but it's really upsetting me. So hopefully, in the future it won't be quite so bad. Maybe I'll get it today or tomorrow or something, but as of right now, I do not have a shiny Rattata. 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 So here we go. We are back online, folks. Bottom screen, top screen, back up. I don't know. Your comments are only coming out once on my screen. So I don't know if that's just you or what, but it's not me. Alright, welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome, Amiibo stream. My name is Blaze, of course, and today I'm going to do a couple of chores, but I also want to get a bunch of turnips from Joan because she is available until noon today. And I've already lost 3 minutes of time, so I want to make sure I get to her quickly. Also, all of the software that I use to stream um, is working so much better than it ever has before. It's all gotten updated, and it's working so well. So I can actually do this in my town now. I can run without any kind of weird frame rate issues. So yeah, we'll take it. It's pretty awesome. Pretty cool. This person needs to get caught. This bug needs to get caught. A peacock butterfly. I don't catch a whole lot of bugs in this game. I need to catch more, but I don't catch them because I don't know. They're not as profitable as fishing. So I do a lot more fishing than I do bug catching. Let's see. I also need to check and see if there's a char. Char should show up in the morning at the waterfall, but I don't see anything there right now. So I'll have to keep checking back periodically and see what I can find. Sahara's in town again. She shows up in my town more often than anybody else, and it drives me nuts. Because I don't really need any of her furniture anymore. I have pretty much all of it. So, let me go over to find Joan here. Because it is Sunday, right? Saturday. Oh my gosh. I have to change. I have to change the time again. So I time traveled backwards, which is not what I wanted to do. Bear with me, folks. I will get this under control. I don't know why it went backwards. I'll get it fixed. Don't you worry. So give me just 1 second here, and I'll get all the time adjusted correctly. Alley Cat, how's it going? I do need to change the time. So bear with me 1 second here. I will get that time changed. In fact, I need to reset. Welcome to the stream, though, Alley Cat. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're hanging out. Missed ya over the week. I probably need to do more Animal Crossing streams. I probably definitely will, to be honest. I'll tell you a story about Animal Crossing in just a second. Something cool that, oh, it's kind of cool that happened to me over the weekend. Once I get everything back in line. Current time, 11:34. Today's date. It is, oh gosh. I wonder why it said, that's weird. It's 5:14. 11:30. I don't know why it's so weird. Okay. Should be good now. Better be good now. I've done a lot of stuff to make this right, so better be good. But if you caught my Pokemon stream last night, you probably know all about it. I told the story a little bit there. But I'm really excited to get back into Animal Crossing, and I want to play it more often. I think it's a lot more fun than I ever thought it would be. And I have a lot more incentive now to play it more often. So, 1 second here, I'll get everything loaded back up, and then we'll be able to get things going again. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Aminal Crossing. Aminal Crossing. It better be Sunday now. I'm gonna be mad if it's not Sunday in my game right now. Alright. If she tells me it's something different, I'm just gonna change it in the game. Womp, 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 womp. Monday? No. How did that happen? The correct time is Sunday. I guess my date was advanced somehow. That's weird. Yes. Okay. Let's begin. Oh man. So it was partially my my DS and partially my game. DQXY Gamer, welcome to the stream today. Thanks for tuning in. We are playing some Animal Crossing on a rainy Sunday in my town called Atlantis. I'm going to go buy some turnips from Joan. That's why I started at 11:30. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Maybe I'll check that. Thanks, Alley Cat. I thought I hit update. There we go. Good call. Thank you for that. I just updated it, so it should show up now. Okay. Now we're lagging a little bit, which is not good. Which is what I wanted to avoid. Everything else was working so well. Oh well. Alright, let's go over to find Joan. Where's she at? Where's she be? Bunch of bugs. She's around here somewhere. I need to. Hey, Devin, thanks for stopping by. If you need to come back a little bit later, I'll be here until about 3 o'clock Eastern, probably, so just a few hours. At the least, that's the least amount of time I'll spend playing this game. There she is. Get out of my flowers, Joan. What are you doing? Hey, thank you, Alleycat. I appreciate it. Uh, D Dimmerk21, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by, tuning in today. Playing some Animal Crossing in my town of Atlantis, and I'm trying to buy some turnips from Joan right now. 92. Let's buy them. I wonder how many I can buy. With 60,000? I feel like it's 500. I gotta go sell some stuff first. I always do this. Mom, you always do this. Alright, we're going back into... I'm not even sure where I'm going right now. I'm just walking around. Let's go back to my house so I can drop some stuff off. So yesterday, actually earlier in the week, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, I looked on Amazon and saw that Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo was only $14.99. So I thought, you know what? I want another copy of this game. Let me go ahead and buy that real quick. So I put it in my shopping cart, and on Friday, I was a little stunned to see my copy of Animal Crossing Welcome Amiibo, but also another copy of Animal Crossing Welcome Amiibo also came by. So I have two of them now. Two extra copies of Animal Crossing Welcome Amiibo. Now, don't get me wrong, I didn't get lucky. I didn't get an extra copy. I bought two copies. I put two of them in my shopping cart without realizing it, and I paid for two copies. So I have two extra copies of Animal Crossing Welcome Amiibo, and it was an accident. It was a pure accident, but I thought about returning one of them, but now I'm like, I'll just keep it. I'll just use it because I love this game so much that I'm gonna end up using it anyway. So now I can have 3 towns and I can visit them whenever I like. Inside the one, I got I don't know if they do random ones inside, but inside the one box I got Rex. That was the one I got inside the box. I haven't opened the other one up yet. Just in case I need to return it or whatever, I can. But, hey, it's O'Hare. But I can't open it up. What's he gonna say? Bra? No, he's gonna say bra. I like it. Perfect. A nice RV. He does have a nice RV. I might scan him today. I don't know who I'm going to scan. I wanted to scan Ganondorf today so I could buy the golden chair that he sits on. So maybe another time I'll scan him. We'll see. Let's see. Where am I going? I gotta sell this stuff first. Dun 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 dun. I gotta buy a bunch of turnips. Like a bunch of turnips. I'm really hoping that I get a good payout on these turnips this month or this week. Last week I had to sell them for 50 and I bought them for 103. So didn't quite make back my money. But there's potential for me to make a ton of money. And if I have 3 towns, I get 3 chances. So that's what's up. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I decided the next town I'm gonna make is gonna be based off of Wreck-It Ralph and the Sugar Rush arcade game. If you've ever seen Wreck-It Ralph, they go into the Sugar Rush arcade game. It's a racing game, and everything's like made out of candy. It's really cool. So I'm gonna try to make like gingerbread houses and keep everything like video game themed and keep everybody um in the game with what was I gonna say? Um, keep everybody in the game very much, candy and video game centric. So the stock market guides, yeah, I haven't looked at them yet. I think I'll probably look at them this week. It's probably a good bet to rely on something that, because I know there's patterns. There's patterns in the stock market. It's not just random. Um, so it would definitely do me some good to look through those guides and find out when the best time to sell is. It used to be really easy. It used to be um, you could just sell them on Saturday, and it wouldn't really make that big of a difference um, because like when the prices spiked, it was like 800 or something like that, and they do spike quite high in this one, but not quite as high as 800, and it happened like probably 3 times a month in the original GameCube game. Like you could spike 3 times a month in the original GameCube game, and it was crazy. But now it's like they don't always spike. It seems like. But I think I will look that up. Probably read through a couple of those things on the stream here today. It's a ladybug. Um, but I gotta find Joan. She like left. She ran away. I got her. I got her all excited about buying some turnips, and then she left because I didn't buy anything. There she is. 92. Let's do it. Um, sure. What else do I want to buy? Satan's second account. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by and watching the Animal Crossing stream. Let's see here. My math was perfect. I knew it. Alright. So I gotta go drop them in my basement. I could probably buy some more too. I need to get some money out of the bank account. Get out of the way, guys. Stop blocking the bridge. So this is my town, Atlantis. For those of you who don't know, who just tuning in or lurking in the background. This is a town I've worked on for several years. And it's one of my favorite towns. Evan? I will call you Evan. No problem. No problemo. Currently, I'm at 164 followers. Amazing people decided they want to follow me. Trying to get to 175 today, so if you guys are watching and have not subscribed or followed me, make sure that you do. I do videos every week on Animal Crossing and also on Pokemon. I did some shiny hunting yesterday, and I'm doing some Pokemon trading card game tomorrow. And then once Splatoon 2 comes out, I'll be sprinkling in some Splatoon 2 as well. So hit that follow button if you've not done it already. Let's see. There's bound to be some fossils around here somewhere. Let's get these fossils. There's one. Probably some money in these rocks too. I could definitely use some more money so I can get some more turnips today. I only have about 10 more minutes to get turnips, so I may as well try to get them now. No. So what's everybody doing today on their Animal Crossing game? Are you trying to get a house decorated, plant some trees, some paths? What are you guys doing? What are you guys up to? I don't really have a plan today. I'm probably going to go to some dream towns a little bit later. So if you want me to go to your dream town, hold off for just a few minutes. I'll be asking for those codes here a little bit later on. But happy Mother's Day, everybody! If you celebrate, if you celebrate Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day. I hope everybody gets a chance to talk to their mother today. What you need? I want to chat. Let's go. I could do 12:30, I suppose. Pokemon Wolf 22, thanks for that follow. I appreciate that very much. So I'm gonna forget to go to his house. I know I will. I'm gonna forget to be at my home at 12:30. I'm gonna try to remember, but I just know I'm gonna forget. Got some pink carnations for my mother in City Folk. Nice. That's awesome. I liked City Folk. I didn't like the whole city aspect of it, which is really not much different than the Main Street aspect of this game. But I don't know, something just felt wrong about it. Bum bum bum. Did I get a fossil already? Yeah. I need to hit those rocks. Where are my rocks? Where my rocks at? Alikite is super close to finishing the second town. Going to just looking for the last few items that you need, some songs and wallpaper, and then breeding a bunch of flowers. My town's ordinance is it is the night owl ordinance. I probably need to go ahead and change that to the town beautification, because I don't like watering my plants and I want other people to do it. I just want to plant them and have them look good, and I don't want people to move out either if I leave for a while. So, not that I would leave for a while, just if I happen to, go somewhere or not be around, I don't want people to move out. So, nope. Let's see. But I like being able to shop at night. It's pretty cool. Don't talk to me. Don't you come over here. Okay, now you can talk to me. What's up? How light do you keep your room when you're sleeping? Or bright? I don't know. I keep it pitch black. Tiny bit of light, huh? I like that too. It makes everything so chill. It's like so chill, man. Like, it just makes everything so chill. Oh, cool. You won't fish up any trash and you get rare flowers easier. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's really tough for me to decide on the ordinance that I need, because I like being able to shop at night, but I want my town to look good, and I don't want villagers to move out. I have pretty much, I wouldn't say the perfect villagers here. I have let's see. Ruby could probably go. I like Poncho a lot. Anka can go. I don't like her at all. I thought she was going to be a lot cooler than she was, so I brought her into my town, and she's just not that cool. So, it's kind of unfortunate. Let's see. So, that's money that I'm giving to Milo, so I'm not gonna dig that up yet. All right. Let's see, Evan, if you want to, take off for a little while, that's cool. I'll be back, and I'll be here for a little while, so check back in a little bit later. I should be here. There is Joan. Joan is... I'm going to get some more turnips from her. Because I definitely need some more. Until she leaves. If she leaves, I can't get them. We've only got about 5 minutes left, so... Gotta get her. Alex, 1800, hi. Welcome to the stream today. Playing some Animal Crossing, New Leaf in my, the town of Atlantis. So, welcome to the show. I'm just like barely short. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Today is Mother's Day, so just playing some Animal Crossing. I don't think there's any kind of an event though for Mother's Day, so I think my mom probably sent me a message in the game, so maybe I'll look at that. Maybe she gave me an item or something. I'm just gonna water all my plants real quick, because if I don't do it now, I'll forget to do it, and then they'll all die tomorrow, and I'll be real upset. But I hope your day's going well. I hope everybody's having a good time, and you're able to get all of the stuff that you need to get done in this game. Glad to hang out with you. I have all these blue flowers now. I need to put them somewhere else. There's not very many places I can put them. I guess I can put them on the other side, like over here. That's like a whole different thing. A whole different, like, area for me to keep track of. I don't want to do that. It's probably fine. I don't care if those die. It's just the main ones up here, because they have... There's a theme I'm going for, and that theme is water. I want it to look like you're going underwater, so that's why I put all those blue flowers up there. It's kind of a subtle touch. Pokemon Wolf 22, hi, welcome to the stream. I think you just, yeah, you just followed me pretty recently, so thanks for that. If anybody else would like to follow me, make sure you do. I do videos all the time, so... I also lowered the threshold amount for bits, if you have any bits you'd like to send my way, so... Anything is welcome. I think it's down to 5 now. It used to be 50, so... No worries. Whatever you can spare would be good. As far as... Let's see. I'm trying to think about what I need to do today. I don't have a lot to do. Buy turnips was pretty much the main thing. Hey, it's Kabuki. Kabuki. An apple? Sure. I'll get you an apple. It's fine. I'll get you an apple. There's one right here, look. Look, it's like 20 feet away. You could have got this yourself, but it's fine. I got you. Take this apple. I feel like sometimes I should just give them like the wrong fruit on purpose, because they're just so lazy. But then I think, well, I think there's something about doing chores for villagers, and if you do them, if you do enough of them, you get a badge or something. I've got a real ability for getting things done around here. Yup. That's why this town looks so good, though. Let's see. Mail? Let's see what I got in the mailbox here. Kabuki. Started writing this letter thinking the stationery was perfect for you, but now I'm not so sure. Oh well, friends just like getting letters from friends. Yeah. They do. Whoops. I ordered some pancakes a while ago, because they just look so good. Let's see. From Mom, read. All those Mother's Day presents you've given me over the years, I've kept each and every one of them. Aw, Mom. What's she giving me? Oh, cool. Red carnations. Or pink carnations. I'll plant them over here or something. Maybe. I've gone this flower kick. I didn't used to like plant flowers all that much, but more recently I've been planting a lot of flowers. So there we go. Pink carnations. I think these are carnations too, aren't they? Yeah. Maybe. I haven't watered them yet. Maybe that's the problem. Well, let's see. I don't have any like massive like projects I'm working on today, so I'm really just doing a couple things here and there. Let's see. I think I'm gonna scan the Ganondorf. Well, I'll probably do that later. Actually, I'll scan what's his name, Rex today, because he's got some cool stuff that might work out. Rex will be getting scanned, and then later on, I'll go to some Dream Towns too. So, just turned 12 o'clock, but I haven't been inside my house. I wonder if Joan's still out, if she'll still let me buy turnips. I don't think she will. She's probably gone. I wonder if she disappears. That'd be crazy. I still need to catch a char. I don't have a char. That's one thing I'll be trying to focus on throughout the video, is going back to the waterfall and trying to find a char. Still don't have one. I also need to go to catch a prism mantis. I think that's what it's called. Prism mantis. Prism. So I have to meet Poncho at my house at 12:30. I'm gonna forget. I know I will. 12:30, Poncho. He's gonna be so mad at me if I don't go over there. And I like Poncho. He's actually one of the cooler bears in the whole game. Ah. Ah. Still nothing. Still no char. That upsets me. It's the only thing I need this month. This is the last month I can get it. So, ooh, excuse me, I'm a little tired today. I don't know why. I tried to get up early and get some stuff done, but it didn't quite happen. But as of right now, what am I doing? Let's go get my fossil. I guess I'll put these turnips away. I did look at getting a new path. I saw a path or some tiles a while ago that looked really cool, and I wanted to put them in my game, but I didn't have. I couldn't find them again, so that's unfortunate. Let's go downstairs. Drop off these turnips. Turnips. I'm also real bummed out that I've spent so much time trying to catch this shiny Rattata and I still haven't caught it. But it's all good. Time well spent. Kabuki. Alright. I'm trying to think what else I need to do. I'm pretty sure I've got everything set up. I need to put more apple trees somewhere. Apple trees probably need to go. Like all these pear trees probably need to go. And I need to move the pear trees up here. I found out this week that sometimes the police station will have some of the RV exclusive items in it. Wow. Um, sure. I don't even know what you asked for. I can't remember. Did I have something in my hand? Huh. I don't remember getting that. Oh well. Hmm. Anyway, so I didn't know that. So the police station will sometimes have the RV exclusive items in it. That makes sense. Like if your RV character comes to town and then like leaves and forgets some stuff, makes sense. So if we go over here, check out the RV area real quick. Maybe there's some good stuff up here in the RV area. Let's see. Whose RV is this? I've never seen this one. This is a new one for me. Oh, it's Sahara. I have seen this one. Her RV is kind of boring. I like her tent wall. That's kind of cool. And the genie lamp over there. But I don't know. She was just in my town yesterday. And her clothes are different when she's in the RV. It's weird. Bosk, what's going on? Bosk Distad. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Animal Crossing. And hope things are going well for you, good buddy. Bosk is someone I know in real life. So we're like actual friends. Everybody else is still my friend. But me and Bosk hang out on a regular basis. So there's that. But I'm glad you're here. Glad you're with me. Let's see. I think I'll try and redo these pear trees today. Because there's so much more room up here, and I don't have very many apple trees. Haven't even played the new stuff to see RVs in the game. Wow. You know, it's funny because they announced that a long, long time ago. Um, I feel like that this expansion came out like last year, around the summer probably. So it's definitely worth checking into. It's really cool. Let's see here. So apple trees are just in this little square area here. Definitely need more of them. And pears up here need to go. Let's get that axe out. I'm thinking all apples should be up here in this square area. And then up here we've got all pears all the time. Sounds good to me. So yeah, I think me and Boss bought the game at the same time. Started playing it at the same time, and the update came out. I had to get the update. The update was super cool. They did a lot of cool stuff. Like you can shake trees now without having to put your stuff down. Like if you have a net in your hand, you can shake trees. Just like little stuff like there, and then you can also like sit on rocks now too. That's pretty cool. But aside from that, I think the biggest thing is that uh, you can invite people into these new like RV areas. You can basically get whatever animal you want into your town. So some much needed QOL changes. One thing you can do is you can scan amiibos in the game now, and you can invite uh, some of the amiibo characters you have to move into your town. Um, so the thing about that is that if you have 10 villagers already in your town, you can make one of them move out. So if there's someone in your town that you don't like, you don't have to wait for them to talk to you. You can just make them move out. It's very cool. They'll weed your town for free if you want, or you can now sell your town. Basically restart, but you can get money based on how much on how much you've done in your town. See, I haven't thought about that at all as far as like selling your town. Like that sounds it sounds brutal. It sounds very heartless, but at the same time, if you just want to start a new town and keep your character and keep all your stuff, like it makes sense. I don't want to get rid of this tree. Let's keep that tree. All right, shovel time. Yeah, I know. If you go back to your town now, Bosk, it's gonna be just full of weeds. So they make it a lot easier. I think when you first start the game up, it's gonna ask you um, if you want to remove the weeds. But I think I stopped playing for a little while. I think I probably stopped playing for like probably a good 6 or 7 months. So I'm really glad that they came out with the update because it got me back into the game. Like much easier. Getting these apples. Bum 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 bum. Oh, cool. Grudgy. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream today. I'm glad you're here. Alleycat says you can't keep your items and stuff, but you can choose to keep your catalog, so it's super easy to get it all back. And with the money you get a good start. So that's cool. Welcome. Oh, thanks for that follow, Grudgy. I appreciate that. Trying to get to 175 followers today. I'm pretty close. I think I have 167 right now. Just need about 8 more, and we'll be in good shape. So if you know anybody that likes Animal Crossing, let them know. I'm the best streamer around. Hey, 2046, 2046. I'm not sure how to say your name, but I'm gonna do my best. Thanks for tuning in today and stopping by and hanging out, playing Animal Crossing, and hopefully you've got some goals in your town that you'd like to accomplish, and I'm here for you. You do keep any public works projects that you've unlocked, so you don't need to get your villagers to request them again. That's cool. Iron Cross is back. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, even though you don't play Animal Crossing. Bum 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 bum. I think that these 2 trees I'm not going to plant again. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff about selling your town. I don't know if I'd ever do it, though. I became very attached to my town, even though I don't like where some things are. um, I'm very attached to the layout. I've become accustomed to it, so I'll keep with it for now. But if I get another town, and because again, I do have 2 extra copies of Animal Crossing now, so there's that. But should I get another town, I definitely will think about selling it off if I don't get too attached. Let's see, Zvorsix, 20Vorsix. I come from Switzerland and can't speak good English. Can I get to your village? Well, right now I'm not going to invite anybody into my town. Not today, anyway. I'll probably do a dream, visit some dream towns. So there's that, and then I'll give away my dream code as well, so you can kind of check out my town in the dream suite. So I've been selling perfect oranges for 2 hours now so I can get 10 million bells. I'm only at like 2 million. Wow. There's probably better ways to get 10 million bells. I like to go to the island. I feel like the island is a good way to get some good bells. I guess I don't have any more. Okay. Let's grab some of these pears then. Bill's up there. I invited Bill to live in my town last week, and he's now moved in. He's settled, and he's probably one of my favorite villagers. I know some people. I've had a couple people say they don't like him, but I think he's fun. He was a villager in one of my original towns on the GameCube, and he was super cool. So I was glad that he was able to stay here. He's not my favorite, not my all-time favorite. He's like one of my top 3 though, top 4, maybe top 5. Grudgy had him at one point, but beat him until he left. Too many jocks. Hey, Kabuki, why are you so sad? Cheer up. I wish you could cheer them up. You can't really do anything to make them feel better. Bluebear was one of them, yes sir, that is correct. She was in my town for a little while, and then she moved out, and I was real bummed. She's in my main street from time to time, so I can still talk to her, but she's gone. I have her card, so I can just get her back whenever I want, but I feel like it makes things too easy, so I haven't done that yet. 6 of 9 villagers are jocks. That's crazy. Craziness. Bill! And new follower, thank you for that follow. 20 Vorsix. Appreciate it very much. On my way to 175 is the goal today, so that's one step closer. Don't slack just because it's sunny. What you need? Let's talk. Spotted a long locust. Ooh. Catch a long locust and bring it to me. Okay. I'm not going to do it, but okay. I think that you get credit for doing a chore for a villager if you just say that you're going to do it. I don't think you even have to do it. Because I remember I did just this where I said yeah, I'm going to do it, and I didn't do it. And then shortly after that I ran into the badge person and he gave me a badge for doing villager chores. So I'm like, okay, I guess I just won't do any of them then. Marty Inisaker? Marlin Nisaker? I think that's how you say it. I don't know, however you say it. Welcome to the stream. I really do appreciate it for you stopping by and hanging out, watching Animal Crossing, and being a part of the festivities today. Let's see. Samson came to town and he seemed cool until he called you bro. I could see that. I made a Marlin. I'm sorry. Marlin Soccer. I got it. I don't know why I have a hard time reading some of those names sometimes, but I think I got it. But yeah, so I made O'Hare say brah because I think it was funny. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. We are going through and burying some new pear trees here. I don't think I want one there though. I don't want one there. If I put one over here, I can't even put one there because this stupid rock's in the way. I may have to change some stuff. It might be good. I don't think this is gonna grow. Just for the record, I don't think this is gonna grow here. But we're gonna put it there anyway. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. That's probably fine. Put one right here. Um, so yeah, if you're just tuning in, hey, thanks for stopping by, 20 Vorsix. I appreciate it. But yeah, if you're just stopping in for the first time today, um, earlier I told a story of how I went to buy a Animal Crossing game and accidentally put two of them into my cart, and now I have three copies of Animal Crossing. So I've got some work to do. I'm gonna go ahead and use all three and start building a bunch of towns. So that's gonna be fun. That'd be really fun. Right now, I'm just starting with the one town, seeing how this goes. I'm just gonna sell all this stuff. I'm actually gonna give these fruits to my other character, Milo. Let him sell them all, because I'm just gonna give that money to him anyway. So, hey, see, he says brah. Calls me genius. What is it? Thanks for that follow, Marlin Soccer. Marlin Soccer. Thank you. Appreciate it. What do you think? Pretty cool, right? I don't even know what you said. Yeah, sure, it's cool. From now on, I'll be calling you... Oh, no, I don't want the new nickname. Ah! I liked Genius. Ah, it's okay. I have three copies, but one of them is just a cycling town where I time travel to get flowers and stuff faster for my second town. It's kind of cool. Put on ground. Fruit baskets. This is Milo's house. If you haven't seen it in a while, it's not much different from the last time I played the game. I got some more books, so there's more books kind of scattered around, so that's kind of cool. He is a researcher who found himself in Atlantis. So now he's just kind of conducting research and reading books, and I'm not sure how he got the books because I don't know if they have books in Atlantis, but this is his house. Upstairs, I'm gonna make him an astronomy area. Um, right now it's just a UFO, but it's all good. Um, next up, we'll take a look at Poseidon's house. Poseidon is, I think, a Greek god, um, and has a lot of ties and connections to Atlantis. So his house is going to be all about the destruction of the city. I did a lot of research on Atlantis a little while ago, just a few nights ago, so I could kind of talk about it. But basically, Atlantis was it's a city that's talked about in some of the ancient writings and stuff and journals that people kept. Um, so yeah, it's kind of like they talk about this town and this, or they talk about this island just off the coast of, I'm trying to think where that was. I want to say like Europe or something like that. Kind of near Africa. It's just to the west. There's supposedly this island there with a town with like a civilization, but no one's been able to find um, a record of this area. Um, the legends say that it disappeared over time. That it was Grudgy. This is my town actually, so sorry if it's lagging. I think it's, for me it's going pretty well. So it might be on your side. I'm not sure. Um, but back to the story. My they said that it was a myth. It was a story that was passed down um, by generations, and it was never proven to be real. It might even have been just a story that someone was telling to get their to get to get their people to be more loyal. So there's a lot of rumor there, but it's kind of a mythical land, and it's kind of an area that doesn't really have it doesn't have a whole lot of um, there's not a whole lot based in fact. There's a lot of speculation as to where the story came from, and there's no proof that it actually existed. So There's just a couple of writings about it here and there, but I was always very fascinated by Atlantis in general. So that's why the town name is Atlantis. And I want it to be an underwater kind of a place, so you can kind of see, like right here, I'm going to get some um, different tile here, so it looks like it's underwater, like on a seafloor. I started to do it a second ago, but it didn't let me do it well enough. So let's go scan that amiibo card real quick. Scan the amiibo card of, what's his name? Rex. Rex. Having a hard time thinking this morning, by the way. So if my story about Atlantis was a little shoddy, it's because I'm just having a really hard time thinking. Um, bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Up here. It's Wisp. We're going to play a game. Alright, let's do it. Rex. I'm not sure where I am, but as long as there's food, I'm good. Do I sound like Rex or what? Come and play. To be clear, we're talking about the real Rex, yes? Meow coupons. I don't buy a whole lot of items from the RVs. I probably could go in and just buy all of them, just to have everything. But I think I have some of that stuff already, so I don't buy a lot of stuff because I'm afraid that I already have it. So it is what it is. Let's see here. Let's go back to the campgrounds and check out this Rex fella. This Rex feller. Feller. Um, there he is. Most of the items from RVs you can only get from RVs. I can see that. Oh, wow. There's a car. I have to buy that car. Do you guys hear that? His the pitch for his town tune is so weird. Um, did you hear Rex is in town? Hey, that's me, cool cat. This town is just the best. I really only one thing can improve a place like this. Free mooncake. Who are you? I'm buying this car. That's cool. A Boston bag. He's camping inside a camper. He sure is. I want something else in here too. The summit wall's kind of cool. Lunchbox, mug, picnic basket. I feel like you can buy that without him, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. A mug. Yeah, let's get it. Sure. No, he's pretty cool. I don't have any of these like welcome amiibo cards. These are the ones I wasn't able to find packs of these. Although I'm sure I could if I looked hard enough. I just didn't know where to look. I bought quite a few of the Series 1 and Series 2 cards, but I had to stop because I was spending too much money on them. But he's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Can you hear the music in the game? I'm gonna let him talk again. That's crazy. Let's talk. You get the picnic basket on Labor Day in the North American version of the games. Oh, okay. I bet you didn't know this, but I have a driver's license. I made it myself. It was either that or fill out a bunch of papers. Would have taken forever, and I had pie to eat. So he's kind of funny, actually. He's a little funny. Birds. All right. I bought 6 copies of the Welcome Amiibo packs recently. Oh wow. Did you get anything good? I always get like stuff that's not good. I have almost all of the Series 1 cards. I have many of the Season 2 cards. Or Series 2 cards, but I'm not quite up to par with all of them just yet. So, local fruit. Oh, well, that's easy. A little luck to complete the initiative. A lucky item. How do I find out what the lucky item is today? Cola Larvitar? I'm sorry, let me try that again. Cola Larvitar. I gotcha. Cola Larvitar. I'm sorry. Thank you for that follow. I really appreciate it. Why'd you change shirts, O'Hare? What are you doing? That shirt looks stupid. I haven't gotten them yet. I had to order them and they're going to my parents' place because only Canada Post can get into my building. I see. I kind of want to get those. I guess there's some Hello Kitty cards that are out there. I think Alley Cat. I think you mentioned those last time we were hanging out. Um, but I certainly want to get those cards because there's some cool stuff you can get from those cards too. It's interesting though. I never thought there'd be like a set like that, and there's like all these rare like small things I never knew about. It's pretty crazy. What did you bring in? Yeah, 2,500. Well, I hate this place because other animals like put their stuff up here, but no one ever buys it unless I buy it. I don't want to buy this crap. The Sanrio cards are cool, but they haven't been released in North America. You have to import them from the UK or Japan, and they cost so much. Maybe another time. Maybe I'll look into that later. That's crazy. Someone has fleas. Who is it? Oh, it's Kabuki. Aw, poor Kabuki. I'll get you. I'll help you. What? I had a flea on me? Wow, so itchy. Thanks, Real. Yep. You should take care, better care of yourself, Kabuki. Let's see what's in the store today. The items you get from the RVs are super duper cute, though. Most of them are. I've seen a lot of cool items. I haven't scanned all the cards, though, so there's quite a few things I have not seen at all. So it's kind of interesting. I probably should go back and scan cards every day. I don't do that. I only scan cards like once a week, maybe. Give me that fertilizer. I've been buying a lot of trees so I can plant a lot of trees later on. I don't know where I want to put these trees, but I don't want to have all fruit trees in my town, so I've been buying a lot of trees. Saving them up so I can plant them later on. Totem pole, what? Totem pole, rocking horse, electric guitar. Was that a pawn? Pepper mill. Nope. There's a website that shows what each of the RVs unlock and what amiibo gets you the RV. Not surprised there's a website. There's almost always a website. See what we got here. You know, she hasn't changed her stuff in a long time. It's been all princess stuff for the last, like, 2 months. I'm getting real tired of her. I don't want any of this stuff because it's so expensive. I'm really just hoping to make money from the stock market is really all I want to do. Once I do that, I can afford anything and everything. Let me look up some stock market tips real quick. Trends. Maybe there's some information on that that will help me. Bum 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 bum. Oh, good. Princess stuff leaves at the end of the month. Cool. I'm glad because I'm tired of the princess stuff being in my area here. See what Nook's got. He's got a wicked door. That's a cool. I like that roof, the ranch roof. No thanks. Kitty area, rope area, door. What is that? Cement, sand, brown pavement. Nope, none of that stuff sounds good. Thanks, but no thanks, Nook. I'm gonna go. Yeah, on my next town, it's gonna be really cool. I really can't wait for that. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have all candy and cookies and stuff. Eventually, it won't be right away, but eventually. I kind of wanted to get something started today, and I probably will. Um, but I wanted to do it before the stream, and I didn't have time. It was, I wanted to wake up early, but it just didn't happen. Receive coupons. I got one more. Alright, what else do I need to do today? Probably should go give a fruit to what's his name. I don't have all my, I don't have all of my emotions yet. Emoticons, whatever you call them. Let's go get a joke from Dr. Shrunk, shall we? Oh, it's past 12:30. I totally forgot to go to Poncho. Oh, I gotta go back to my house. Poncho's probably waiting on me. I knew I was gonna forget. He's probably super mad at me too. Where were you? I waited for you for like all day. Kind of wish there were cell phones in this game so I could call him and be like, hey, I'm sorry. I wasn't there. I don't think he's gonna come in though. Oh, good. It's not too late. I don't have any equipment. How are we gonna do reps and sets? Check out my cool globe. It spins. I wonder how long he's gonna spend here. I just wanted him to come in and see stuff. If a job is worth doing, do it right. That's good advice. That's good advice. So what's he doing? Can I push him into the other room? Go! Well, let's go in here. Push him into the basement and then lock the basement. That'd be kind of cool. Let's play foosball. I really wish these games actually had like games you could play. That'd be really cool. I'm here to dance. Hello, welcome to the stream today. Right now I'm fooling around with Poncho inside my house. But I really do wish that like games like this were actually games that you could play, like, you know, table tennis, and this game could be some like kooky fighting game or something. There could be Mario Pinball right here. That'd be cool. I know they don't do that anymore, and that sucks because there was a lot of cool things that they could do. Um, you know, ping pong, it could be a really cool table tennis mini game you could play. But I wish they did that more. It's okay. The Wii and the DS right there will have, you can play games on them, but I don't like the games that you play on them. You gonna leave or no? Or no? Or no? So, he didn't come in here. Oh, he did. Just hanging out in the doorway. Let's go over here. Wonder if he's going to be offended that I'm showing him around the house so quickly. Bump. So I bought the pancakes from someone. I think it was from one of the RV people. Uh, it's German. There's a German name. I'm not going to try to say your name, but welcome to the stream. Game. I'm going to say Game. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out today. If you've not yet followed me, go ahead and do it. I am trying to get 175 followers today. I'm very close. So I would really appreciate the follow. It'd be very cool. And that goes for anybody out there lurking around. Sophie, I'll call you Sophie. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Anybody else lurking around out there that wanted to go ahead and follow me? Now's a good time. There you go. There it is. Sophie just followed me. Thank you. Thank you for that. I need Poncho to leave. Like, this is done. I'm over it. Poncho, you got to go. You got to go. I should probably head home then. Yeah, we had fun hanging out with Poncho. Poncho's one of my favorite villagers, though, right now in my town. Not of all time, but he's definitely one of my favorite villagers. Where'd he go? Like, he just left my house after me, but that's weird. He left my house after I did, and he's, like, not... he's not there. Thank you. I'm here to dance. I hope that I do get that this weekend. I made it last weekend. I made it 150 was my goal. I made it. So now I'm looking at 175. So if you know anybody that likes Animal Crossing, let them know. Let them know. But it's all good. I mean, make it or not, I'm just having fun hanging out and playing Animal Crossing with you guys, and that's kind of what it's all about. So I was doing something with these cherries. I can't remember what it was. I think I was going up here. I don't remember what I was doing. I guess I'll hang on to him and think about it some more. I feel like I was supposed to get something with that. So if you just got Animal Crossing today, well, you're in for a treat. Animal Crossing is one of my favorite games. It's so cool, so fun. And there's so many things you can do, and there's so many new goals that you can make for yourself, and that's probably my favorite part. Melis Sretmit 12, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. You really enjoyed last week's stream and you were bummed that you thought you missed it today? Well, I'm here, and you made it. I'm glad. I'm glad that you're here. We actually have, I do the streams every Sunday morning at 11:30. Partially so I can get some turnips from Joan, and also because Sunday morning seems like it's a pretty slow day, slow time of the day. So 11:30 a.m. is when it starts on on Sunday in the Eastern time, and I go for a little while. So I'm here for at least another 2 hours. So don't worry if you thought you missed it. I'll be around. Oh, I was gonna go up here to Dr. Shrunk. That's right. That's what I was doing. And then I forgot about Poncho. I had to go back to Poncho. Whoop whoop. Anything you needed. I brought a snack. Tell me a joke, good sir. A cherry. So I don't think he gives you duplicates until after you get all of them. But he's like so not funny. It's so bad. Daydreaming joke is just the thing to cure ya. The lottery can really get you dreaming. If I won first prize, I'd buy a yacht and then get a hot tub for my yacht and some sort of robot butler. Maybe take the missus on vacation. Would she like a tropical island or perhaps a mountain hot spring? Thinking about all those exciting possibilities really gets me jazzed. When do they announce the results of the lottery? I don't know. I was so busy daydreaming that I forgot to buy a ticket. This poor guy. I feel so bad for him. Poor guy. I did not know that. You can replace the gyroids on stage with others? Oh. That's cool. That was a good tip. I didn't know that, Sophie. Thank you. But you can't turn them on. Is there anything that you get from switching those out? Like, do you get different sound effects throughout certain shows or something? I don't know. It seems weird. But that's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. I guess as mayor, you can do whatever you want. Like, literally. Like, whatever you want. Let's see what's going on in the Abel and Sable sisters. I haven't been in here for a while, but I need to buy the royal pants, and also I kind of need to buy the royal crown, but it's like 1,000,000 bells, and it's super expensive. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Oh, cool. So they do play sounds during the DJ KK shows, so you can change how it sounds. $480? I don't want that. They're like sound effects for the music. That's awesome. I didn't realize that they would do anything different. That's really cool, though. The hat is there. It's not the one I'm really looking for, but it's one of them. This one's the royal crown. It's 1,000,000. 1,200,000. Nah, I'm gonna pass for now. It'll be back. I kind of need it for my other character, though. I just don't want to spend that much money on one item for someone else, you know? But that is really cool. I never knew about that. There's so many things in this game that I just didn't know about. And that's one of the cool things about streaming and meeting all these new people is that we finally we learn a lot more about the game that we never knew. All right, let's see. Where do I want to go? I probably need to go to the island and get some more items or something. Let me go sell this stuff real quick. Bump, 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 bump. What did you bring in? So I feel like I definitely need some more money. So going to the island right now would probably not be very fruitful. I mean, it might. I guess it depends. Maybe I can catch some sharks. But I feel like whenever I go to the island, it's it I have a hard time catching sharks. I'm gonna try it anyway. We'll see. How do you unlock Emporium? I think you have to get Gracie to tell you that you are a fashionista. Like, I think it's like 6 times or 10 times or something like that. Yeah, 4 times. And you have to pass her fashion checks. So once you do that, she offers to move into your town. Alright, let's just go to the island. Let's do it. 1,000 bells. No one. So a little bit later on, folks, I'll be going to some dream towns. If you'd like to have your dream town visited, get your code ready, and when I ask for the codes, I'll put them in the chat room, and I'll visit your dream town. Oh, thank you, Sophie. You love my paths. I didn't make those paths. Like, I'm not the most creative person ever. I made a few things. I didn't make the bubble design, but I've done a couple things. Like the tree placement and stuff, and where the paths are going and stuff. But I never bothered to. I don't know how to make patterns. I'm not very good at that. Yeah, dream towns are like towns that exist that you can create for someone, and then like basically it's a copy of your town that exists on the internet, so people can go visit it. It's in the area next to Club LOL, between Club LOL and the museum. All right. I want to borrow just the fishing pole and just the net. That's all I want. This may be a little while before I get anything good. That might be a jewel beetle, I think. I think those are expensive. Sell for quite a bit, I think. Well, my museum is on the other side. Jewel beetle, yes. Well, it's still between the Club LOL and the museum, but it's on the opposite side. My poor mom is having a bad Mother's Day. Her TV just died, so we might have to run over to Walmart and buy a new one. Ooh. That's awful. Gotta make your mom happy today. That's the key. The keys to success. Keys to victory. Make sure your mom is happy. Museum is on our opposite side of the town's beach. Yeah, I think everything's in the same, like, it's in the same order, but it's just reversed. Like, I think it still goes, you know, Kicks, Mabel and Sable's, Tom Nook's, or Timmy and Tommy's store. Then it goes to Post Office, Tom Nook's, Club LOL, Dream Suite, Cats, and Museum. But if you have it on the opposite side, then it's backwards. Bum 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 bum. I didn't know that could be different. Like, it's funny because I was like, I didn't know that for a long time, and then a friend of mine um, showed me her game, and I was playing through the town. I went up to the main street, and I realized it was backwards from what mine was. I was like, whoa! It blew my mind. Except the museum. Is the museum in a different place? Undertale Pikachu, how's it going? Welcome to the stream today. I do not time travel. I prefer not to play the game that way. It's not that I don't... It's not that I consider it cheating necessarily. but I just prefer not to play the game that way. It's more fun for me to play it like live in real time than it is to play it on any kind of a advantage like time traveling. Now, if there was another game, like if it was a different cartridge that I was playing, I might time travel, but I don't want to do it on this game. Funky fact, my fossils are full already. Time traveling is definitely a different play style. Yeah. It's it can get you a lot of the stuff pretty quickly, and that's cool if that's what you want. It's more for like if you don't want to play it for 15 minutes today, like if you want to play for a lot longer, then it's definitely worth time traveling because you can get a lot more stuff. Um, I'm not sure what this is. This is probably not something that's even useful. Um, yeah, it's not really that useful. Miyama Stag's only like 6,000 or something. I may have a hard time on this island today. I'm probably not going to play it for that long on the island. Just hanging out, trying to catch some stuff. These darn grasshoppers. They're everywhere. But yeah, I just prefer not to time travel. A full fossil. I think fossils was the first thing I filled up. It was probably the easiest one to fill up. But there's others. Like the fish actually aren't that bad. Take the bait. What are you doing? Oh, dang it. I always mess this up. Whenever I try to fish out here or anywhere, if I'm on live stream, I can't, for some reason I can't fish correctly. I'm just gonna practice because I need to. My one town is 2 years old and I haven't finished the bugs, fish, or art yet. Fossils are easy. Yeah, this sounds like 3 or 4 years old. It's pretty old. And I haven't finished the bugs or fossils, or bugs or fish, and the art's still not done. But I think every town gets a different, like, set of art that's rare. So, like, what's rare in my town might not be rare in your town. So I'm just practicing fishing. I'm not trying to catch anything specific. I'm just practicing because I tend to mess it up. You jerk. You took the bait. Main town is almost 4 years old and the museum still isn't done. That's crazy. Yeah, my museum's not done. It's not even close. I really want to buckle down and get the paintings done. I'm really close to the fish. I need to catch a arowana next month, and I'll have all the fish. But I still need to donate a char this month. Otherwise, I won't have the museum. The museum won't have a char. Arowana and char is all I need. And I probably won't be able to get the char until next year. Actually, I'm not even sure if the char comes out again. I feel like it does come out again. Bum 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 bum. Let's see. Fish. Char. It says here the char is in, okay, it's in March through June, or September through November. So, it's always different. I always see this different. I feel like it's always. I feel like I looked at it and it said that it's until May, and then it comes back in September, but I'm probably wrong. It's out until June, and then it comes back in September. The arowana is the other one that I need, and it is in June through September, so next month. And that's it. That's all the fish that I need. Oh, except for this one. A king salmon. September. And then that's it. I only need 3 fish. I need a bunch of bugs, though. I don't have all the bugs. Not even close. Wow, didn't know he was actually attached to that one. That's cool. He just ran away. These fish. The golden watering can. I do have the golden watering can, but I wouldn't even know how to dupe it. And if I could, I wouldn't want to. I try not to hack. I try not to, oh gosh. Alright, I'm here to dance. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out and playing along. And I'm going to try to do another Animal Crossing stream later this week when I start a new town. So keep an eye on my Twitch and my Twitter. I'll definitely be around some more. But thanks again for stopping by. I only need 6 more follows until 175, so if anybody's out there wanting to hit that follow button, now's a good time. Now's a good time. Right now, I'm being very boring by doing these silly fishing things on this island. I want to get more money, and this is a good way to do it, but it's not the most entertaining thing to watch, so I'm going to drop a couple of fish off and then probably just go and maybe do a island tour real quick and then head back to the mainland. In about an hour, I'm going to do some dream towns. So if you have a dream town you'd like me to visit, put it in the chat room. I caught him. Oh, it's an eel. Never mind. It's a moray eel. I don't even want that thing. Alright, let's get out of here. I spent $1,000 to get here. But I think I just made $11,000, so that's good. The jewel beetle is like $12,000 to sell it, I think. So that's cool. Just gonna drop off that one and the jewel beetle. And probably this too, sure. The rest of those I don't really care about. Alright. Go on a tour. Uh-oh. I don't know if I like these matching tours. We'll try it. Let's do it. It's fine. So I know that the matching tours, they can be tough. My memory is not the best, so hopefully I'll be able to accomplish this matching tour real quick and then get a few of those medals. Those precious, precious medals. Medals. Five minutes. All right, here we go. A blue bench. Tall gargoloid. Nope. Fern fossil. Minimalist. This is going to be a while. Tall gargoloid. I know where that other one is. Blue bench. Nope. Modern wood table. Some kind of weird fossil. What's this? Exotic end table. I'm gonna have a hard time with this. I can already tell you that. Milk case. Milk case. Okay. Minimalist. All right. Okay, there it is. Blue bench. Let's get these milk cases out of the way. I know where those are. Did it? This one. The minimalist mini table goes over here, I think. I think it's right here, actually. Nope. Maybe it's down one. Nope. Can't remember where that one was. There it is. I made a pair. This one I know where it is. It's up here. Nope, not there. It's the next one down. Whoopsie. Let's go over here. Yep, I know where that is. It's right here. This one. Fern fossil, I know where that one is too. Right here. Stop it. Two more. I should know where these are. This is the exotic or modern wood table. Down over here. Nailed it. Hello, welcome to the stream. Coolman 45. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in today. I'm just about to go back to the mainland and do some kind of fishing or something to try to get some more money. I need some more money. I'm probably going to switch out to another character and decorate the houses a little bit. 8 medals. I wanted to do some fishing here on the island, but it's daytime and it's a lot harder to do during the day. So I'm just going to go back. Go home. I'm going back. I'll have my Dreamtown up on the screen a little bit later on, so you can visit the Dreamtown. I don't have anybody coming into the town today live on the stream, but I'll eventually incorporate that into my streams in the future. I'm not sure how to do that quite right just yet. So if you have not followed me yet, make sure you hit that follow button, because I'll be doing streams every week and probably a couple extras throughout the week as well. So tomorrow I'm doing a Pokemon trading card game stream. And then I'll probably do another stream on Thursday? What is the point of streaming? It's to build a community. It's to build a community and to chat with people and hang out and talk about Animal Crossing and play together. It's not, I mean, if I don't mind people coming into my town, but there's a lot of people that might just destroy the place. So I don't want to do that. Being live on camera, there's potential for people to, cause trouble. But it's also kind of a rewarding experience. Maybe I'll use maybe I'll use someone visiting my town as a reward for people who contribute to my channel. But right now I haven't decided. We'll see. Future's whatever we make it. But really, it's about building a community and getting to know each other and connecting on this this level of interest that we all have. That's the whole point. So, all right, let me go back to my house real quick, drop something off, and then bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Dropping this off in my boxes. Well, for everyone who's enjoying themselves on the stream, thanks for hanging out, stopping by, and being a part of the community here. That's what it's all about. Getting ideas for your town. Maybe you see something on my stream or on another town that you'd like to incorporate into your town. Getting ideas is always good. And meeting a lot of new people that enjoy the game just as much as you or even more than you. Who knows? But we're all about community here. So thanks for hanging out and being a part of the stream. I'm gonna try to catch a char. I'm gonna have a hard time doing it though. Something tells me that definitely was not one. Oh no! Jacob's Ladder. I don't really like Jacob's Ladders all that much. They look kind of cool, but I don't like. It's kind of a take it or leave it thing for me. I don't really care if they're in my town or not. I'm not sure if it like means something. Like if it's a thing where like it means that you have a perfect town or you have a town that's in better shape than another, then maybe I'll be more excited to have it, but I don't know. As of right now, I don't really feel like it's that important. Bum, 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 ba-dum. They help when you're breeding. Oh, they do, huh? So if you put them next to your to the things you're trying to breed, will that increase the chance of them breeding correctly? I didn't know that. And it does mean you have a perfect town. That's cool. So it's kind of a good indication that you're doing something right, I suppose. I never knew that. I just thought they just showed up and that was it. Alright, I'm going to change characters real quick here. I think it's about time to switch it up a little bit. Bum 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 ba dum. Continue. Let's go to Poseidon real quick because he has just one item he needs to put up in his house. And then we'll switch it over to Milo and try and pay some more on his loan. He's got a pretty hefty loan. Yep, I know. Tortimer's waiting for me. I'm not going to go talk to him, though. It's fine. I don't really care. He's at the docks. I know. He'll always be there, so it's all good. So this is the item I'm going to put in my house today. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So you can't breed them together. You can only get them on random days when your town is perfect. So like so I like hanging on to them in case I ever want to use them in a flower design. That's cool. I never really understood them until now, so that's cool. So this is kind of what I'm going for here. I'm going to have another broken post right here, full post right here, and full post over here. And the underwater background, once I get all the fish, will be back here. That's going to be cool. This is just a placeholder for this character. I thought I had the clothing too. I guess I didn't. I thought I bought another royal shirt. Is that what it was? Whatever clothing I'm wearing, I thought I had a second one so I can give it to him, but I guess not. It's all good. The crown would be good. Yeah, the floor is the mossy floor. It looks really good in this room. I think it's gonna come together pretty nicely once I get the underwater wall up here, and once I get a few more things. I'm gonna have the golden throne right here um, from Ganon's area, and that's gonna be cool. He also kind of needs a basement, but in the basement there's gonna be all the golden stuff in the basement. Everything golden is gonna be in the basement. So, but I think it's pretty neat. So I'm gonna go ahead and save and switch over to Milo. There's a couple things I wanted to do with him too, but I think mainly it's just paying off some more of the loan. I forget how much money he has already. I don't think he has enough though. It'd be kind of nice to go ahead and get it paid off, but I can't remember if he has enough. And I want to make one more character in this game too, in this town, but I haven't decided who it's going to be just yet. It's going to be a mermaid, a female mermaid of some kind, but I'm just not sure who it's going to be. Bum 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 bum. Isabelle. Yep, I know he's waiting for me at the docks. I'm not going though. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, he's gonna sell all this fruit too. That's what he's gonna do. I feel like that dig animation was like much quicker than it used to be. Maybe probably just me. I don't know why. I felt like when he dug up that item, it was like way quicker. Yeah, I thought about Ariel. Ariel from Little Mermaid. I thought about it, and it's probably a good fit. It's more recognizable. And of course she's gonna have all the mermaid stuff, so I need to start collecting the mermaid stuff too. Um, but I thought about that. I thought it's too recognizable and it's too like obvious. Um, but I probably am still gonna go ahead and go with it because it's probably gonna work. Oh, he's got enough probably. 11,000. Oh, maybe not. No, he needs more. He's only got 310,000. I think it takes 498,000 to pay everything off, so I'm not quite there. All right. In just a few minutes here, I'm going to go ahead and start going to some dream towns. If you want to post your dream address in the chat room, the first 3 dream addresses that show up are the towns that I'll be going to. So now is the time. Put it up in the chat room. Hold on a second. So I did this last time where this magic lamp showed up, and I just didn't grab it. So I went ahead and saved the game and changed characters. I'm not gonna do it yet, but I did that, and my other character, my main character, was able to grab it and put it in his house. So he has 2 of them. Um, I'm not sure what that means exactly, but it's it's weird. It's definitely strange. But I think Ariel would be I think more people would understand the reference than if I use like an obscure person. So I probably will do that. I'll have to go talk to Nook first. I haven't talked to him in a while after I built my last expansion, so he's just like sitting there waiting for me to come back. Bum 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 bum. Hey, Milo. Oh, 598. Goodness. That's a lot more than I thought. It's fine though. I feel like I'm going to be playing a lot more Animal Crossing in the coming weeks. Like, just tons and tons more. I'll probably be streaming a lot of it too. Um, Probably most evenings, most likely. But the good news about an alternate town is I can get any characters that I want in the town. Ooh, 288. All right. So if I want to have, I think there was a rhinoceros that has like a strawberry on her nose. If I want that villager, I can get that villager. I have to I have to get that card first. I don't have that card. Well, hope you guys are having a good time out there in Animal Crossing world. I know I am. Let's see. Anybody has any dream towns they'd like me to go to? I will definitely visit them. Tell you what I think. Give you some ideas. Maybe it'll help someone else get some ideas as far as what they want to do with their town. So if you have a dream town you'd like someone to visit, put it in the comments. So I'm gonna go up here and grab this lamp. So now I have 3 lamps. Because I'm greedy. Because I'm super greedy. I really just want this char. I'd feel so much better if I just had this char right now. I don't think I can look for it with username and town name. I'm sorry. I think I have to have a dream code. Um, I'm not sure if you can get it anytime soon, but I know that I can't look for it with username and town name. A common butterfly. I'm kind of bummed I only dug up 1 fossil today. I wonder why. Okay. Sure thing. If you're going to your DS to get your dream town, no worries. My streaming software is being kind of a pain right now and not doing the best frame rate right now. Let's go down here to the beach and see if we can catch some fish, some good fish. I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but I really want to make some more money. That's really what I want to do. It's all about money now at this point. To be able to afford all the things I need to do, kind of need some money. There's one. Too far. Take the bait. A horse mackerel. Sea bass. Oh gosh. I freaked out. I don't know why. I messed that up completely. Let's see. I always do that. Like always. Sea bass. I don't want you anyway, sea bass. Get out of here. Come on. Just updating the dream. Sweet, sweet action. I'm really not a big fan of my waterfall being where it is. I kind of wish it was at the bottom of the screen instead of the side of the screen. But it's okay. Like if the waterfall was like right here instead, I'd like it a lot more. But it's all good. You can't really, you can kind of pick your town, but you have to select between the three lesser of the lesser of three evils, I suppose, in some cases. I think with the three towns I was able to choose from, this was the least. This is the one I hated the least. All right, we got one dream address up there. I'm going to that one in just a few minutes here. Anybody else want to post their dream address? I will go to your town. We have time for two others. So definitely put it in the comments or the chat room, and I will visit your dream address. Let me go sell my stuff, and then I'll head that way to the dream address area, and I'll explore the town of... I'm not really sure what it's called yet. But I'll visit your town for sure. Another horse mackerel. Mackerel. Bum 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 bum. Oh no. Well, so I'll come back for those. It's all good. $7,000. That was nothing. All right. Let's go to the dream suite. Get our dream town on. Frame rate on the streaming is on the video feed is pretty rough right now. Apologize for that. It wasn't doing this like earlier, and now it's like now it is. But I do apologize. All right, first dream address. Let's get it. If you'd like to visit my town, by the way, I'll put this in the chat room so you can see it. This town's address. Positive reactions. A client named Lauren from Cybele enjoyed your dream. Cool. So this is it. 4C00 004E AD5E. That's my dream address if you'd like to visit my town. Keep it public. Let's get our nap on. Show me a dream. That's okay, Alley Cat. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to give some other people a chance here. When I go to your town, though, if you feel like your town is not quite up to par, I can probably give you some ideas on how to improve it. And there's some other people in the chat room that can probably give you some ideas as well if you're having trouble figuring it out, or maybe if you just like some ideas. It's all good. Let's see what we got here as far as this code 5E00 0013 and A7A7. Gemstone, it's a cool name. I really like that name. I think that name is probably one of the coolest names out there right now. It just sounds really, really cool. I'm guessing there'll be some like really cool paths. Or maybe that's the plan, to have really cool paths. I don't know. We'll see what we see. Still time to post your dream address in the chat room if you'd like me to visit your dream address. Go ahead and put it in the chat. I will visit the next two dream address towns that are in there. It's the original town from release. I do like the path, actually. That's cool. The path here is very fitting for the town square. I like that a lot. Enjoy Gemstone. First thing I'm going to do is sit on this little bench right here and see all the cool stats from this town. Original town from release. So Gemstone. So it looks like your town square is next to a wall, just like mine is. June 10th, 2013. I think that's the same day mine is. I think mine is a launch day. It's a launch day town. God, this frame rate. It's driving me nuts. Hey, there's a monkey back there. Grand opening of the Roost. Campsite. Shet moved in. Greta moved in. Fortune teller shop. I don't have the fortune teller shop in my town because I can't. Every time Kat comes to town, I either forget to talk to her or she closes up shop before I have a chance to say anything. So I only have to do it 10 times, and I haven't been able to do it yet. "73 people have visited the town so far. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's take a look-see at this town. See what we got going on. I really like the stones that are over here. The tile that's down, I think it's really cool. And up this way, not much going on up here. We got the stone tablet, kind of nice. This person, suh dude, suh dude. And we got Harry moving in pretty soon. This is a player house. Let's check this out real quick. I like the exterior. The cabin exterior is really cool. I haven't seen that as far as being able for me to purchase it yet. This is kind of cool. I love the wallpaper. I'm not sure I've ever seen that wallpaper before. It's pretty cool. And we've got a TV. This is one of those moments where, like, being able to put this in the middle of two tiles would be so good. But they don't let you do that. Let's see, what else? Over this way. I like the living room area. That's pretty cool. The kitschy wall. Kind of a smaller house here with a trash can, and we've got some CDs and books and stuff. Dice stereo. Not much to this room, but it's kind of cool. I like where it's going so far. A lot of the stuff you have here is like a darker tone, which isn't bad. It's just it's mostly dark. It's very homely, I should say. Nice little office building here with a clock. We've got Surfin' KK. What is this thing on the counter? Is that like a Mexican like mannequin or something? What is that? He's kind of my furniture hoarder. Let's see what else is up here. Ooh. Lots of, like a bedroom kind of, looks like. I like this room. This cool room. Little closet. That's pretty cool though. I like that this is it's a closet or like a storage locker that you can unzip. It's kind of cool. It doesn't have like a door that you open. It's like a unzip kind of a thing. Well, we've got like a dodgeball or like a exercise ball. I think that's um, what's his name? Wendell's painting, I think. It's kind of cool. So Gulliver's Present from Mexico is what the statue in that other room was. It's kind of cool. Upstairs, let's see what we got. Upstairs we have a nice large room here. Looks like an exercise, like peaceful, relaxing area. The exercise thing. It's got the book wallpaper, which is kind of cool. It's a lot of books though. But it's very cool. Suitcase, is that what that is? Yeah, it looks like it. Cool, cool. Let's see what else is down here in the basement. In the basement, we've got nice large basement. Is that an Astro couch? Yeah. Not Astro, it's something else. It's I can't remember what it is. Nice organ. That's crazy. Nice little recreation room. Is that an ice cream? freezer or something. This has the Sheikah symbol on it on the side. It looks like almost, not quite, but it almost looks like that. This is a kind of a cool looking basement. I really like the stereo here. I want that stereo, but it's pretty cool. The sleek couch is what that is. Sleek couch. The mayor's house is southernmost player home. Okay, I'll check that out in just a second. Let's get out of here and check out the rest of the town. Southernmost player home. This person's house is more just like storage for extra furniture, I think he said. So that's cool. We'll check out the other homes here and see what we can come up with. I like these. That's cool. Alright, let's see. Follow this path all the way over here. Light up clock. This is kind of an unconventional like look to the entrance. Not super unconventional, but it's definitely something that I never thought to guide people over this way into a path going south. That's cool. I like that looked that occurred to you. It never occurred to me to do that. Let's see. We've got a nice little square area over here, like a park area almost. And this way, there's probably not much over here. Looks like, yeah, just a couple things. Someone's house was right here. You could probably put something there. Let's see. I'm going to head down south here and see what's going on. More paths. Not much going on over here either. It's a little dead-endy. There's a lot of dead ends. But I think there's potential on those dead ends to create like an ordinance or something, or some kind of a public works project right here. But it's not bad. Not bad at all. Or just build a bunch of trees. Put a bunch of trees over there. Would probably work too. Up here we've got nothing. Down here we've got a bridge, and it goes to the other half of the map. I've already seen the town square over here, so let's see. Wendell, get out of the way. Town square doesn't really go anywhere else. Just hangs out right there. Kind of going off the path a little bit here. This looks like the player house. I'll check that out in a second. Alley Cat likes your bushes, the ones you have set up. I don't do a lot of bushes, but maybe I should. They don't look bad when set up like this. They look pretty good. Bamboo. Bamboo seems like a good idea until you plant it and you're like, what have I done? But your bamboo's under control, so it's good. Alright. Let's check out down here. Go this way. Oh, dead end. More bamboo. Town hall. I didn't change my town hall because I like the way that mine looks. And there's a nice fountain right here too. I'd maybe put some flowers over here to give Isabelle something to look at while she's in the town hall area. I put my bamboo in an area where I knew that it wouldn't get out of hand, that it could only grow within the confines of that area. So it's never gonna, like, if you put it in a square, in the middle of a square path, it won't continue to grow. I want a windmill. I don't have a windmill yet. I'm a little jealous of that windmill. Check out the player house over here, see what we got going on. Could be something good, could be something empty. Probably gonna be good. I like the modern exterior that you've got going on too. It's pretty cool. Let's head inside. Or is that the castle exterior? I don't know. This is pretty cool. I like the, it's a dresser. That's pretty cool. It's like a Tetris dresser almost. The TV is playing a TV show. That's neat. And I think this is the... Is this exotic stuff? I think that's what that is. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I feel like it might be exotic. I like the the wisp lamp on the desk on the table. Pretty cool. Let's see what else we got in these other rooms. We have kind of a bathroom. Relaxing bathroom. Pikachu. Where do you get that? Is that a pattern? That's got to be a pattern. Refurbished exotic stuff looks like. Exotic. Cool. I love the window right here over the couch. Looks like it's right where the window should be. Classic sofas. Man, my frame rate's dropping like a rock right now. I don't know what's going on. But a nice little bathroom. I think it's cool. I've seen bathrooms before. I've seen some very clever bathrooms. I don't want to make a bathroom in my houses. No reason. I don't like the idea of having a bathroom. Even though your character kind of needs a bathroom, I just don't want to have one. But I get it. It makes sense to have a bathroom in your house. I like it. I like what you've done. Kitchen also. There's a lot of food items you can get to put on these to put in the kitchen. I'm gonna wait just a couple seconds here for my frame rate to catch up here because it's getting real low. Kind of making me mad. I think it's coming back though. There we go. All right. Kitchen's kind of nice. Lots of like custom artwork on the wall. Pikmin, I think, right there. What is that? I'm not sure what that is. Nice little TV dinner and I guess a stew of some kind. I love the couch that you have here. That's really cool. I want that couch for myself. It's very cool. Let's go upstairs. Or let's go to the room in the north. The northernmost room. See what's up there. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum bum. This is not Emperor. What is it? Imperial stuff. Very cool. Very well designed. Everything seems to match in here, except for these two white things. I'm not sure what they are. They look like freezers or something. It's a Tanuki statue. Okay. That last room was the Tanuki statue. I like this this desk right here, or this countertop. That's very cool. It's like a Chinese restaurant almost. Let's see. Is that a lion head? That's crazy. It's just dumping onto the floor. That's funny. Yeah, this stuff looks really good when it's all set up. When you have all of the furniture, it looks really good. I like it. And pastries on the counter too. That's kind of neat. Check out the upstairs here. Upstairs we've got a slightly smaller room, it looks like, with regal items, it looks like. Very cool. Is that a GameCube? That's a GameCube. It's a GameCube drawer. Okay. I like this. I like what you have here. That's cool. We've got the statue over here. This is very, what's the word? Expensive setup you have in the house. Seems like you're going for like a rich person's establishment, maybe. It's very cool though. It was a recreation of the bedroom from the GameCube town. So you threw the GameCube in there. Yeah, this is. I wonder what carpet that is. Tartan rug. It does look good with the Regal stuff. That's cool. Tartan rug. Tartan rug. Ooh. Is this more Imperial stuff? This song is cool. KK Dixie. I like that you have these chairs set up with next to the equipment that you want people to use. The downside is you can't sit on them, but it doesn't matter. Um, oh, gorgeous set. Very cool. Very expensive. A Libra scales. Very cool. All right, let's head back out. Ooh. Check out some other stuff. See what else we got going on here. There's probably going to be some interesting stuff. I think I've checked everywhere, most places. This frame rate. I'm getting so mad. You're making me so mad. I wish you could pick people up and put them into chairs and stuff like in Happy Home Designer. That would be cool. I think I've seen it all. If I missed anything, let me know. If there's another house I need to explore or something like that. There's another house up here. Let's go over there. I'm not sure if there's anything in this house, but we'll check it out and see anyway. Is this it? Nope. This is it. This is a small house. It's a little baby house. Oh, it's cute. It's a cute house. I feel like I've seen this setup somewhere before. I like the way it looks. The carpet's very cool. And the bed's nice. The wallpaper matches pretty well, I think. It doesn't completely stand out at least. Um, I like this a lot. All the furniture matches in color, which is great. It matches the carpeting at least. Very cool. Well, I think that's about it for this town. If there's anything I missed, let me know and I'll go check it out. But I think I've seen it all. I think. Of course, you can let me know in the chat room there, and I'm gonna make my way back to the town square. I do like this. This is cool. I like the placement of this trellis. That's nice. And the windmill, the extra energy windmill, kind of cool. Overall, pretty good town. I like it a lot. I can tell there's a lot of work that's been put into it, so it's very good. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad you could you let me visit your town. I'm glad I was able to go to it and check it out. It's very cool. Very cool town. You should be proud. If I could just stop this lag, I'd be in good shape. Wake me up. If anybody else out there lurking would like to have their town visited live on the stream, put the dream code in the chat room and I'll visit your town. I'm going to go ahead and go to a random town since I don't have a second dream address ready yet. But if you'd like to have your town visited, put it in the comments. Or in the chat room, I should say. And I will check it out. Yeah. Alright, do you need a little more sleep? Yes, I do. To see all available dreams. I'll leave it up to you. Alright, let's see what we get. This could be anything. Uh-oh. This is kind of cool. World of Dreams, this is Carltown. Carltown. It's in the fall. This is very cool. I like the appearance of water right here. It's unfortunate you can't make people like not walk on it. But the appearance of water is very cool with the docks and everything. Let's see. Let's go over this way. Looks like there's fish down there too. Right here. Anyway, we'll go over this way. This town is very, very detailed. There's a lot of work that's been put into this town. It's very cool. The blue flowers, the flower bed there behind this person's house. It's like a castle. That's awesome. And there's like a fountain right here, and then we have black roses with someone else's house right there. Wow. I like this area right here. This is really cool. Let's see what's inside this house. Probably a lot of cool stuff. I bet it's very themed, but there's a lot of work in it. Mermaid stuff. Not too surprising. All the mermaid stuff. I'm guessing he has probably all of the no. I was going to say all the sets in all the rooms, but there's a bunch of pictures in this room. I wonder what wallpaper that is. It looks kind of cool. I feel like I should know what that is, but I don't know what it is. Very cool. A book. Agnes's picture, born April 21st. Favorite saying, you reap what you sow. Just a book. You can't do anything with the book. Princess wallpaper. I should have known. I never look at the princess stuff, so I'd have no idea. Interesting. Well, this room's not much to it. Let's go to the next rooms and see what we got going on. In this room we have... Ooh. What is this stuff? This looks like pave stuff, but it's not pave. Oh, is it the harvest stuff? I think it's the harvest stuff. Cool. Interesting. I was thinking this person would have all of like one set in a certain area. It's from Thanksgiving, yeah. I was thinking they'd have they'd have just like one set in every room. It looks like that's what's going on. Except for that last room. That last room was um, something else. Harvest set. Yep. This is... I've never seen this set before. What is this? This is a modded set. Claudia Cat loves Crystal. Welcome to the stream today. Thanks for tuning in. Going through some dream towns. We're currently in the dream town of Carltown, and just exploring what they got going on. So, a lot of cool stuff. I'm trying to figure out what this set is. Is this... I feel like it's a set that's been modified to be pink, but I don't know what it is. It looks cool. Definitely looks cool. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go ahead and go upstairs. I like those two things at the top. That's pretty cool. Mermaid stuff. The Regal set? Maybe. Does the Regal set... Hey, thanks for that follow, Claudia Cat. Appreciate it very much. Does the Regal stuff have... does it have... On the bed, is there a headboard? Because that bed had a headboard. Welcome back. I'm here to dance. Thanks for checking back with us and hanging out, having a good time. Recolored Rococo set. Also, hey. Hi. Thanks, Superwolf Man, for that update. This is the, like a Frozen set or something. It's kind of neat. I like this set, but it's so... It very much reminds me of Frozen, the movie. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to use that in my house. Let's see what's in the basement here. Alola to everyone. Oh, I can't even get in this room. Oh, I can. Oh, wow. It's like a kitchen in the forest. That's crazy. Ice set. You get it from Snowman or Snowmam when you give her snowflakes. I've never done that. Wow. I didn't know there was a Snowmam. To give her snowflakes. I need to wow. I need to get with it. Well, let's have a new thing to do in the winter because I don't build the snowmen anymore because they don't need to. I don't need that set. But I probably will build the snowman this year because I want to get some extra pieces of that set so I can maybe give it away or something like that. It's kind of it's a kitchen slash bathroom. So you can make a snowman, snowmam, snowboy, and snowtyke. Wow. I did not know that. I was always trying to just do the perfect snowman like in Animal Crossing um, GameCube version because there's only one in that version. So I just thought, oh, there's probably only one in this one too. Wow. Well, that's good. That's good. Good information. I'll have to build more snowmen this year, I think. So. Oh, that's cool. When you build all of them, they give you a cute little model of them all together. That's awesome. Let's keep exploring this town here and see what else we come up with. Down here, there's a couple other player houses that might have some interesting things. Snowman gets on my nerves because you have to play bingo in order to win an item. It takes forever. Yep, it sure does. I hated that, and I focused primarily on Snowman and exclusively on Snowman. Um, until I had all the sets, I never wanted to do it again. So I feel your pain there. Oh, how embarrassing. Oh, so embarrassed. That's kind of cool. Digital display. Let's see. So the other house is down here. Let's check that out. Oh, it's a small house. Should be pretty easy to check out. Hmm. I think this floor is a design. Got the balloon bed, and we got the at least you can have all four. You can have four of them in your town at a time, and you can visit other people's towns for their bingo. Yeah, that's cool. That's true. It's still kind of a pain, though. I mean, if you don't have, you know, if you don't know four people, I don't know four people that play this game regularly, so honestly, that still doesn't help me. I like this bench. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Let's see. Keep going. There's another house over here we'll check out. There's a beach. Let's go over this away. This away. What is this? Another bench? I like that bench. That's really cool. I feel like Snow Tyke is the worst since you have to build all the family perfectly to get his item. Huh. I would not know. I love Snowman because if you work hard to catch snowflakes, you can get the entire ice set from her in one day. Truth. Sphinx. That's pretty cool. Moving right along, we've got golden roses in there. Another house, which seems like it's been built up pretty well, so let's check this out. She's also the only one I have the entire set from. This is an interesting house. I'm not sure what they're going for here. I feel like there's a theme with this mushroom wallpaper, but I can't figure out what it is. Okay, let's go over this way. Ooh. I think it's a mix of Jingle and of um, Spooky. I'm not really sure if they know what they're doing with this room, but it's okay. Just checking out what they got going on. It's hard to build up all your rooms though. Like it costs like 7 million bell in order to have a complete house. So if you're trying to have multiple complete houses, it's expensive. Graham cracker floor. This is the kind of stuff I'm going to be putting um, in my Sugar Rush town. Spooky, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Error trying to care, welcome to the stream. 27th, Capricorn. Favorite saying is, a little bit of happiness is better than a lot of anguish. Building my path in AC New Leaf because it might make my town look organized. Yeah, it definitely helps organize your town. But not only that, it prevents villagers from building houses in places where you don't want them to build houses. So it's super cool. I think the owner of this town is a collector and they want to display all their treasures. Probably. Um, I think it definitely does make things. It's a lot easier to navigate your town when you have all the stuff for it. I really like this chocolate set. It's actually making me want chocolate right now. I don't know about you, but I really want to go get some chocolate. And I probably will after we're done with the stream here today. Um, let's see. And the wallpaper is very much candy oriented. What's this? Is this an astrology globe? Astronomy globe? Not astrology. Cool, cool. Could always go for chocolate. Yes. Chocolate is the breakfast of kings, and the dinner of kings, and the snack time of kings. It's all of those things. A Brown 94, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you made it in. You're new here, which means I should be extra nice to you. Abby, great, cool name. I do these streams every week, and I'm going to try to do them more throughout the week as well, since I have other games, other Animal Crossing games I want to start playing. So I'll be doing some Animal Crossing streams quite often as time goes on. So, anybody out there who's not followed me yet, go ahead and hit that follow button. I'm trying to get to 175 by the end of the day today, and I certainly would love to have you as a follower. Also, I will definitely be doing more and more streams as time goes on. More streams? Yep. Totally. I don't have a set schedule for it yet, but I'm definitely going to be doing it. I am certainly doing some on... thank you for that follow. I appreciate it, Spooky. But definitely on Saturday, on Sunday. And I might do something like Saturday morning as well. And A Brown, thank you so much. Hey, there's money here. Oh no. The 3DS broke. Oof. I would be so upset. Error trying to care, thank you for that follow. Just 2 away from the goal, folks. If you have not followed me yet and would like to, don't forget to hit that follow button. The follower count will update in a couple of minutes, so don't worry. Let's see. So there's a picture here on the floor. I didn't see that before. Is that's not Reggie, I don't think. God, who is that? I don't know who that is. Let's see what else we got in this town here. After this, I'm going to another dream address. So if you would like me to visit your town, put it in the chat room, your dream address, and I will visit your town. Yeah, if you'd like me to visit your dream address, put it in the town. It's George Lopez. Definitely, yeah. So I am visiting dream addresses right now. So if you'd like me to go to your dream address, put it in the chat room. I will visit that town, give you some good advice, and tell you how cool your town is. Fun fact is that every town is super cool, no matter how much or how little work you've put into it. But I want to, maybe I can give you some ideas as to how to like improve your town or make it a little bit better, or maybe some of the things you see in these other towns will give you some ideas as well. So that's the purpose of what we're doing here today. And at some point I will be inviting other people into my towns. Just not yet. I visited Pripyat last week. You'll update the dream address for Mayberry by next week. That's cool. We can visit it next week. I love seeing amazing towns. It makes me want to make mine better. Absolutely. That's kind of why I do the dream addresses, because I don't really know what's out there, what can be done. So it's nice to see the kinds of things people can pull off. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to reality here. And if you guys would like me to visit your dream address, put it in the comments below, or in the chat room. Where am I going? I'm going to the... Oh, it's up there. Oh my gosh, keep moving. I feel like I don't want to run in this town. It's so cluttered. I feel like if I run in this town, it eventually, like I'm gonna, it's a dream address, so it doesn't matter if I knock anything down, but it's still kind of like, I don't want to run because there's so many things that are, I feel like there's so many details in this town that if I run, I'll miss them. So. It was great. It was very great, actually. So the number of amazing followers I have is updated to 173. Thanks to everybody who's followed me today and in the past. And still 2 away from my goal of 175. If there are any 2 people out there who have not yet followed me and would like to, hit that follow button. I would greatly appreciate it. As far as the dream address, looks like I'll be going to Error Trying to Cares town. So that'll be fun. I'll be on for another 45 minutes or so. I'm probably going to log off here in about 45 minutes. Just so I can get my Sunday started and get some things done around the house and get my week ready. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think I may be getting a promotion at work. Not this week or next week, but starting the following week. I think I'll be starting a new position, so that'll be fun. Not quite the position I want, but it's something new and different, so. And the schedule's the same, so it's all good. You're in good hands. Let's begin the connection to the internet. Got the dream address up. I'll post my friend code here in just a second, folks, if you'd like to have my friend code. I'll put it on there. Input dream address. I can share it with you. D2AC. Catville. That's where we're going. Catville. Yep. Turn down the lights so we can sleep easy tonight. Let's see. Show us some cats. I'm guessing there's a lot of cats in this town. Now that you can actually choose who you want in your town, it seems like it's much easier to get all cats or all ducks or whatever you want in your town. All right. So this is Catville. Looking good so far. I like where your waterfall is. It looks cool. I feel like mine's so dark. Like my waterfall, and maybe it's just the weather today, but I feel like my waterfall is just so dark, and that one's like much brighter. I don't know why. Let's see what else we got going on here. On the south side, we got the beach. A lot of patches here. Clover patches, it looks like. Nothing wrong with that. Looks like it's a well-established town. You've got there's a house here. Let's go inside here. But you've got the town hall. upgraded. So you must have gotten far enough, at least. Ooh, look, there's an axe and a medal. It looks like. Oh, I love this wallpaper though. What wallpaper is that? That's so cool. I almost feel like I should have it for I should have it for my other house. It's very cool though. I don't think I've ever seen that wallpaper. Let's see what else is out there. Hello, friendly people. Okay. I don't... Anyway. Let's keep moving here. Keep it moving. So cluttered to the right. I'm on the left right now. Looks like all the houses are kind of pushed together. I'm not sure why exactly, but it's weird. I don't know if you planned that or not. It'd be hard to plan, but I think if it was me, I'd be kind of upset if all my villagers were just like, I'm gonna move in next to my other villager. To this one's over here. It'd be kind of funny. A new house right here though. Oh, there's a new thing for road storage. Train station. Death Skull 10, thanks for that follow. Just one follow away from 75. If anybody's out there that's not followed me yet, definitely make sure you've done it. It would help me reach my goal and make me feel a lot better about myself and life in general. I would appreciate it for sure. Villagers tend to crowd together. Quilson, I don't like Quilson. I like all the ducks. I don't like Quilson, except for Quilson. Let's go to this other player house over here. This one looks a little bit more established. That's cool though. I have like 4 people surrounding my house. I like this room. This room is very cool. What what is this item right here? I feel like I should know what this item is, but I've never seen it. It's a replica of your tree. Alex 9150 Sack, welcome to the stream. Hello there. Let's see. A sapling clock. Huh. Where do you get it? Hmm. I feel like it's for a perfect town or something, but I don't know. Here we've got the princess stuff, it looks like. You get the item from Isabelle. Isabelle. Her name, by the way, if you didn't catch this pun, before today, I'm gonna spill the beans for you. Isabelle, her name is a bell, like money. It's a bell. Isabelle. She Isabelle. On the anniversary of your town, Isabelle will give it to you. It's new from the update. Oh, okay. Once you play 365 a year in a town. Huh. Looks like I have some goals. And her head is shaped like a bell bag. I didn't know that. That's crazy. I never paid attention to the way that she looks. Oh, sweet. We got sand. It's always a party if there's sand involved. Okay. Here we've got popcorn maker. Is that what that is? Nice. I don't eat nearly as much popcorn as I should. I feel like I would like to eat popcorn more often. Let's see. She had like a bell bag. Check it out, more chocolate stuff. Oh, it's making me hungry. I also haven't eaten yet today, so I definitely would like something to eat after this is over. I like this house, though. Pretend like nothing was seen. Alright, let's go upstairs. Up here. I like this wallpaper. It's very cool. Um, I think popcorn is the name of the game today. We all need more popcorn. The giant teddy. It's so big. It's so huge. This is that set that we were talking about on the last one that got changed to, I think, a pink exterior or something. So here we've got like a gaming console area. Looks like there's Wii remotes and ATM, space suits and laptop and stuff. Cash money, gold inside the safe. That's cool. M&M cookies. I'm so hungry, and there's like 30 minutes left in the stream. Let's go over here downstairs in the basement. Oh, nice. I have this wallpaper and floor in my main room. I don't have this head though. I'd like to have this helmet. Um, Splatoon 2 is probably going to be another game that I stream quite often, in addition to Pokemon Shiny hunting and also Animal Crossing. So I've got a lot of work to do as far as streaming goes, but I'll be online all the time. So once Splatoon 2 comes out, I need to build a team for Pokemon, so that's going to eat up some of my time too. Whew. And I have this full-time job that I'd like to quit someday. So maybe someday I'll be able to quit and actually continue to just do streams. That'd be fun. That's the goal, that's the dream. But every large goal is made up of several small goals. And right now, the smaller goal is to get 175 followers. So if you've not followed me yet, hit that follow button. As far as letting people in my town, I won't do that today. It's very possible that I'll be able to do that in the future. For people who have either subscribed or contributed to the channel in some way. Then we'll probably go on like a scavenger hunt or something, or we'll do something fun with some of those people. Um, FC, my friend code's not working. What? I'll try it again. I'll give it to you again. Are there any other houses? No. So I think I've seen everything in this town. Talk to this person here, Logan. Thanks. um, Let me get you my friend code one more time here. You said it's not working, so I think I got it wrong last time. That's it. That's definitely it. All right. Well, if I've seen everything in this town, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to reality here. So, and I'll spend a few more minutes checking out my town and making some last-minute adjustments. So, I want to thank everybody who hung out today and followed me on Twitch and Twitter. If you happen to catch my Twitter or YouTube, I have a YouTube channel as well. Username is all the same, L3LAYZE. Where am I going? Going this way. But thanks so much for hanging out and being a part of the stream today. Got about a half hour left in the stream. And, oh, I didn't see your villager. Let me go check out your villager. Is he up here? Is this him? I did see this person. Yeah. Sup? I like cats. Sup? I like cats. That hat is the hat that I want for my for one of my other villagers, for Poseidon, because he's a king. I like that hat. I think it's one of the more expensive ones though. So, Claudia Cat, welcome back to the stream. I think you were here earlier today. I appreciate you being around. Wake me up. Close your eyes and let it return. Yeah, so those out there in Lurker Land, even if you didn't chat with me, it's totally fine. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're hanging out. Really hoping to hit my goal of 175 followers in the next 30 minutes. So if you've not followed me yet, hit that follow button. Marlene Soccer, welcome back. I feel refreshed. Thank you. I wear a jester mask or any hat that covers my guy's face. I just have these sweet shades on. That's all I have. Actually, my outfit's pretty cool too. I just have this wetsuit on. That's my outfit. It's pretty sweet. The jester hat's probably it's my favorite hat in the whole game. It's probably my favorite hat. It just looks cool, and it's fun. It's raining now in my town, where it was not before. The code's working now. Great. I'm glad you guys are on. I'm glad to be on your friend list. Thanks for that. Let's see. Let's go over here to the waterfall. There's nothing. I need a char so bad. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world. I can still get a char this year if I don't get it this month. And there's still next month too. So I've still got next month. I just want it now. I want it right now. Demetrius13, welcome to the stream. If you've say you're new here, I'm glad that you're around. I'm glad you're here. I do streams for Animal Crossing every Sunday starting at 11:30 Eastern. So I usually go for about 3.5 hours. Today I'll be wrapping up very soon, but I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to the steak. Welcome to this stream. I appreciate it. If you've not followed me, hit that follow button. You could be the 175 that I'm looking for. I'm also going to try to do some more streaming over the course of the week as well. I have a new town that I want to get set up too, so I think it'll be fun to do that. But I also want to go, let me go buy some stuff from Nook. There's a couple things I want to buy. I want to buy it for my second and third character here, at least my third character. I need to buy a couple more of those Pantheon posts. Back for good, hopefully. Is that Sophie? No, that's not Sophie. I can't remember who Sophie is. Alright, let's check out the furniture here. Pantheon post. There it is. I need 2 more of these. And do I need 3 more? No. I need 2 more. I need the broken post as well. Broken post. Is it not here? Yeah. So tomorrow I'll have, oh, I see. It was Evan. Satan. Satan is Evan. I gotcha. I'm pretty decent with names for the most part, but sometimes I forget. So a lot of the Nintendo stuff could definitely go into the other city. No. I want some cool stuff. What about wallpaper? Let's check out wallpaper. See what's there. Ancient tile? Nope. I already have a good floor. I need wallpaper. Astro wall actually looks really cool. Let's keep on going. The Splatoon stuff is really cool. I like the Splatoon stuff a lot. I really want to... I can't wait for that game to come out, honestly. Mermaid wall. I have some of the mermaid stuff in the museum right now, just kind of chilling out there. But I'm eventually going to take it out of there and give it to probably Ariel as the character. Ariel is a mermaid, and her presence kind of belongs in Atlantis. So that'll be the fourth character I put in this game. There it is, Demetrius13. Thanks for that follow. You are the 175th follower today. Thank you so much for that, and I'm so glad that you are there. I met my goal, 175. Very glad for that. Over the weekend, that was a weekend goal. My new goal is 200 for the whole week, so I'm going to try to stream on Tuesday or Wednesday. So Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll be streaming again with a brand new town, trying to get it set up and started. I'm not sure which day. Probably Tuesday. We'll go with Tuesday. And then after that, I'll try to stream on another day as well. But I'm not sure which day that's going to be just yet. But there will be more streams coming. Evan, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it very much. A new town sounds fun. I really can't wait to start a new town called Sugar Rush, which will be super cool. To have like a Wreck-It Ralph theme. Maybe I can buy some of these fortune cookies and get some of those items for retro games. That might be cool. It does sound really fun though. I'm very excited. Let's see. Open. This would be a second town. I have I have 3 copies of the game now. She who shades herself from an angry sun does so with dignity. I have 3 copies of the game now, but I have not started the other 2. So when the sun sets, all will be revealed in this twilight. Not a lot of people stream Animal Crossing, probably because you either have to have an expensive capture card or a good camera that can pick up the game and have it at a weird angle. Yeah, I agree. I modded my DS, so I was able to mod my DS to stream video to the computer. It was kind of a tedious process, but I'm super glad that I did it. And I did it just for this. This is the exact reason I did it. So I can stream Animal Crossing and other games. The new Fire Emblem for 3DS, I probably won't get it. I'm not a huge Fire Emblem fan. Although I really do think I would like those games if I played them. So maybe I'll try it out. I'm not sure where I can try it, but maybe I'll give it a try. Peach's Parasol. I knew that was going to be it. But I really do think that Fire Emblem is a game I would enjoy. I just have a hard time picking it up and getting into it. A game that I didn't think I was going to like, but I actually did end up liking a lot was Triforce Heroes. That was a really cool game. And I've got some... Yeah, the 2DS is not... You know what? I feel like it does support it now. I've heard a lot of mixed reports that NTR is supported by the 2DS. So I could be wrong, but and I have a 3DS, so a new 3DS, so I don't worry about it. But I'm pretty sure that you can now. You might look on it, the old 2DS. Yeah, you might look at it and see, because I think that you can. But yeah, Triforce was good. Smash Brothers for 3DS is good. I've already been up here. Yeah. I don't need anything up here. Let's go. I think, okay, so I think that having Ariel in my town, I think having her in my town would be cool because I can put all the mermaid stuff in her house. I can also put all the princess stuff in her house too. So there is that. The newest 3DS update broke the hacking scene because it broke a lot of stuff. Most of that stuff I've heard is actually corrected now. So yeah, my guess is that the new TDS you'll be able to do it there as well. My guess is that the 2DS, the new 2DS, is going to have all the same features as the 3DS, the new 3DS, but there won't be any 3D functionality, which is perfect for me because I don't use it anyway. I'll do some more looking and digging and see if I can get a solid answer on that. But my understanding on the old 3DS and even maybe the old 2DS, NTR is working now. So I'm not sure if that's legit. I'll get some confirmation and be back with some answers on that. Let's see. Shadowmaster 105, welcome to the stream. And thanks for that follow. You're super awesome. So GameStop just had the Tom Nook and Mabel amiibo for $4 each. That's pretty good. I don't go to GameStop very often anymore. I'll tell that story someday, but I don't go there very often anymore. I don't hate them. There's no bad blood. I just don't go there very much. Yeah, I think Walmart had them for pretty cheap too. I was able to find some of the Walmart ones for cheap. I kind of feel like maybe I should buy them for super cheap and maybe give them away when they're impossible to find. I bought them like day one, by the way. When the Animal Crossing amiibos came out, I bought them all day one. As soon as they came out, I bought them. And I wish I could say the same about the cards, but the cards are so hard to collect. They're so expensive. Although I'd love to have them all. It would be super good. Super duper good. I'm going to water these plants over here because I haven't done it yet. Went to Walmart before and they only had one. It was the Mabel amiibo and it was $20. Wow. Doesn't sound good at all. There's a fish. This is not a char though. Ah, I got the parasol. I forgot that was in my inventory. That's hilarious. I always mess up the fish too. I wish you could earn bits on mobile. Bought as many of the cards each time they were released. I finished my collection by buying the missing ones on eBay. That's a good idea. I probably should just go ahead and do that. I only need like 4 or 5 cards from the first set. I need a bunch from the second set, but Walmart doesn't carry them anymore. And I know Toys R Us does, but I think they're like $1 more at Toys R Us. My brother went to a garage sale and found so much Animal Crossing Amiibo cards for like $10. Wow. Anyone have New Leaf? I need friends. We all have New Leaf. We'll all be your friends. Musical, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today. How does one obtain a silver fishing rod? I think you have to have, I think it's like 80% of all the fish caught, and it shows up in the museum every now and then. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's how you get it. Pretty sure. I'm gonna go to my museum real quick. Lit. That's one of my favorite new words, by the way. I guess new trendy words. I'm gonna check my museum here. I think the underwater wallpaper you get from having all of the fish, but I don't have all the fish yet. Is that a DA? Is that a Discord account? Or what is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, a dream address. I'm sorry. I do have a dream address. Yeah. Let me get that out for you. Hold on. It's the museum floor. I don't want that. Dream address. Yeah, let me go to that my dream address area and get that dream address for you so you can actually look at it. This is all of my mermaid stuff that I've collected so far. This will look really cool in Ariel's house. So, goals. I have long-term goals and short-term goals and all kinds of goals. So, I can turn this room into something else that's underwater related. I'm not sure what it could be, but it could be something else. Maybe like I really wish there was like a shipwreck. Maybe a pirate theme would be good. A pirate theme would be really cool. I think you can get the pirate stuff from Pascal, which I haven't done that yet. Let me go to the beach and see if I can get Pascal's stuff. That'd be cool. First, let me go ahead and get my dream address to you so you can visit my town. Oh no. Sold it for 250. Garage sales are like, they're so weird. I've not been to a garage sale in a long time. Cakeley, how's it going? Welcome to the stream today. Got a little bit of time left before I have to sign off for the rest of the day, but I really do appreciate you stopping by. I usually start my streams about 11:30 Eastern time, and I'll try to hang out for a little while longer. But thanks for stopping by. That is my dream address, by the way, if you guys want to check out my town. If you don't get a chance to see it while I'm playing today on the stream, you can check it out on the dream address. I'm doing very well. How are you? I hope everything's going well. I'm glad that you're here. Yeah, I'm guessing you're an Animal Crossing fan. Otherwise, I'm not sure why you would have stumbled onto my channel. But I'm glad that you're here. So right now, I've just been doing some chores around my town and trying to get things situated and trying to get prepared for a new town that I'm going to make very soon. Not in this. I'm not going to replace this town. This will be my main town, and I'll always play it every day. But I'm going to make a new town based on the Sugar Rush game from Wreck-It Ralph, and basically based on Wreck-It Ralph in general. I think that'd be really cool. So I'll be showing that off pretty soon. As soon as I get it set up to a point where I'm happy with it, I'll definitely show you that town. I need to catch a scallop, so Pascal comes in and gives me more pirate gear. Let's see. Where are... There they are. Goodness. Like, where are all these things that die for? I wonder if, like... So, I'm Here to Dance says that Pascal doesn't always show up when you get a scallop. I wonder if that means that if you just have a scallop and go into the water, sometimes he will show up. So I wonder if he doesn't show up, can you just save it and come back later? The Real Swinny 89. I missed this game so much. The original GameCube had me hooked. Definitely. That was where I started playing. I played that game every day for a year. That was a goal that I had for that game, and I did it. I ended up banking 56 million Bell by the time it was all done, which is a lot. It was one of my favorite games of all time, and it's just so relaxing and fun. You can kind of make up your own goals and do your own things in it. And yeah, there was the goals the game had for you too, which were cool. But, you know, there's a lot of stuff that just made the game so much fun to play. I didn't like Wild World quite as much. I think I mentioned it before. Wild World was good, but it really wasn't my favorite. I think it was the graininess of the graphics that really had me going on that. And plus, I think it was the fact that all the action took place on the bottom screen, and they tried to encourage you to use touch controls, which was just not. It didn't work. I didn't like that at all. Get it? Grimhack, thanks for stopping by today. Have a great Sunday, and thanks for hanging out. It was fun. It was fun. So I'm gonna try to get Pascal's to show up here. I own every console. You name it, I pretty much own it. I've got an Xbox One, PS4. I don't play them very much, but I do have them. I've got a Wii U. I've got a 3DS. I've got a Switch. I've got a regular DS, obviously. Got pretty much everything. I try to stick to 3DS because it's something that is not as easy to stream. I don't have any Game & Watch handhelds, though. You got me on that one. My buddy does have a couple, though. NES Classic I don't have, but I didn't want it either, so... just let it go. Let's see. Atari I don't have. I've got everything from the NES on. Pretty much. I wouldn't say I'm a collector, but I love having those old consoles. They're so much better than playing it on the computer. let's see. I'm here to dance says what I didn't like about. Oh, thanks for that follow, Undertale fan for life. Thank you so much. What I don't like about Wild World is that there was no holidays. Also, there were no shops besides Nook's store and Able Sisters, no island or mini games. Yeah, it was very much lacking. Like the holidays thing did it for me. Is the first time they took out all the holidays. So all the holidays were like specific to Wild World, like Acorn Week or something like that. Um, it was very strange. Um, Undertale fan for life. Hi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for that follow. Oh, oh, I gotta go. There's a thing here. He's trying to get me. Anyway, I don't have an Atari. I don't have a Virtual Boy. I don't have the useless consoles, I should say. I had a Dreamcast for a while, but I got rid of it because all the games I wanted to play on Dreamcast, I ended up getting on other consoles. So, seaweed. Um, yeah, the NES Classic was a really cool idea, but the problem is that it only had like 30 games on it, and there were easier ways to get there were easier slash cheaper ways to get every game on the NES. So it was a cool idea and it was nice to have, but I don't know. I think Nintendo missed the boat with putting. I guess they really couldn't put every game on there for legality purposes, but still. Um, as far as the new 2DS, I want it. I really do because I don't use the 3D effect on the DS anyway. So having the 3DS is kind of a waste. But if I'm going to get a new 2DS, I want to get it hard modded so I can actually um, play games online with better quality. This quality is not bad, but I'd like to have better quality on my streams. So if I'm going to get a new console, it's going to have to be hard modded. You can hack the NES Classic, I realize that. But I'm not sure if it's necessarily worth it. Probably is. I'm going to go ahead and just sell this stuff because I got all this stuff in my inventory. I'm going to get rid of it. But yeah, I'm actually... My favorite console is probably the N64. And at some point, I'd love to own every game on the N64. That would be super cool. Let's go to Mape. Let's go to the area to sell stuff. But I do some streams on the Switch from time to time. I did some Mario Kart a couple weeks ago. I was gonna do some Smash Brothers over the weekend. On Friday, I started Smash Brothers up and I started playing it, and I realized I wasn't really that good at Smash Brothers. So the stream the whole time, I ended up like having to tell people that I'm not very good at the game, and it came. I felt like it was very negative, so I stopped. I just stopped the stream. So it's all good though. I used to be decent at Smash Brothers. I'd like to get better, but probably won't happen very quickly here. Oh, I need to sell this stupid parasol thing too. So Nintendo would have made so much more money if they just sold ROM files on their website. You know, it's a possibility if they had a system kind of like Steam or something like that, where you could get older games on PC. I'm not sure if that's in Nintendo's best interest because if they sell you a ROM file for $10, let's just say hypothetically, let's say it's a GameCube game for $10, it's probably going to be less profitable than if they sell you a brand new console like the Switch and then also sell you the same game for $10 on the Switch, because if you buy a Switch, you're likely going to buy extra controllers and all kinds of extra stuff too. So, you know, I don't know. It's all good though. Shadowmaster 105. If today's your birthday, have a happy birthday. I'm glad that you are celebrating some of your birthday and spending some of your time here with us today. Super good to have you here. This week I'm going to try to get some turnips sold. That's why there's a turnip laying on the ground, because I need a reminder that I have turnips. Otherwise I'll just forget. So womp 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 womp. So this is the third the third magic lamp that I have. For whatever reason, I've got 3 of them now. Today is also Mother's Day, so if you are someone who celebrates Mother's Day, if you are someone who has a mother, make sure you give them a call today. I'm sure they would appreciate it. Let's see. Can I have one of my lamps? No, I need them. I need all 3 of them. I can't give one away. They belong to the other people in my town. I don't want to give them away because then they won't have one. It is 3 on the o'clock. I'm going to spend a little bit of time here trying to get a scallop so Pascal can say hi to me. After that, I'm probably going to log off for the day. If I don't get a chance to say it, I want to thank you guys for watching, tuning in today. Oh, nice. Bought her a card and some Yankee Sea Breeze smelling candles. Good job. I'm certain she appreciated that. But yeah, so what was I gonna say? Just a little bit of time left in the stream. I don't want to end it right now. I want to get this scallop first and see what cool item I got for the pirate set. Oh my gosh, all these sea slugs. Get out of here. Get out of here. Went to an early lunch with mom. Excellent. Excellent. I love hearing stories like that. People who are spending time with their mom on Mother's Day or their birthday or something like that. Makes me feel good about life. And I need more medium large shadow size and moves quickly. Thanks for that. There are a lot of people in the chat rooms here that like just know everything about everything, and it drives me nuts because I don't. I wish I knew everything about everything. That's not it. Hey, a starfish though. Sea star. A sea star. Probably gonna go get some food though after this, 'cause I haven't eaten anything all day, and I feel like I should probably eat something. I didn't know that that Pascal had a pirate set. I got a couple items from him, and I was like, oh, cool, it's a pirate thing. But I didn't make the connection that he was giving me all pirate stuff. Ah! Pascal is... I wonder if scallops sell for a lot of money. If they do, you know, it's kind of hard to give him an item that sells for a lot of money, but you know what? Alright, come on, people. Where are the scallops? The scallops. Scallops. This is not a scallop. I like when I like rain down on them just like perfectly. That's the best. Just like that. If you guys want some notifications on when I'm going to stream Animal Crossing, I do have a Twitter. I'll be on Twitter posting about my next stream. So if you have a Twitter, you can always follow me. It's L3LAYZE on Twitter. And of course, YouTube. I have a YouTube channel as well, where I talk about mostly the trading card game for Pokemon, but I do talk about other stuff also. Same username, L3LAYZE. Oh my gosh, this scallop is taking forever. Forever. That's not it either. I already know. I'm only going to be on here until I fill up my my pockets here with scallops and such. So, or with seashells and such. Just a few more minutes left, and then we'll see where I am. This is not one either. Woo! A barnacle. Acorn barnacle. Any second. It's going to be here. There's one. This could be it. Come here. Gotcha. Yes. Nailed it. You want my scallop, bro? Here you go. Thanks, man. Sailboats need wind, but you can just paddle them if there isn't any. Isn't that cheating, though? I think Pascal is pretty cool. Alright, that's going to do it for me today, folks. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you have not followed me yet, go ahead and hit that follow button. My new goal is 200 followers by the end of Sunday next week. So I'd greatly appreciate a follow. I'll be back on, I'm going to say Tuesday. Tuesday evening about 7 p.m. Eastern with another Animal Crossing stream. So definitely check me out there as well. Looks like there's a helm here. What's this? Check out this item here. But if you don't see me this week or for any other games that I stream, I'll definitely be back on Sunday morning, 11:30 a.m. with another exciting Animal Crossing stream. Let's see what we got here. Oh, cool. That'll make really cool for a shipwrecked kind of a set. That's awesome. Alright guys, thanks everybody for checking me out today and hanging out and talking about Animal Crossing and all other subjects in between. But I'll catch you guys on the flippity flip. Thanks again.